Right now, let's look clearly how scheming and scanning work in practice. As I already mentioned, right now, first, we're going to preview our questions, all questions, quickly skim. After this, we're going to skim the text and hopefully have full control over the whole passage. This is called top to bottom approach. To understand it, you may imagine yourself being a bird or an eagle. An eagle looking at the Ielts reading passage from skies, from top. So you can see everything. You see everything, you control everything. You don't just focus on one thing and do just one thing in an isolated way. You're controlling different parts and you're looking at IELTS reading passage as a whole experience, not just isolated little chunks. Okay, let's go ahead then. Let me start from previewing the question. So what do I need? What is my purpose? So I need to work with information about steam power. So some parts are going to be about steam power. That's good. All right, then I need about textile industry. All right, then I need info about iron industry. So I need to find this location clearly. About communication, I don't really need anything, but still, that could help me to know that after communication, I'll find urbanization. So urbanization is about cities, about people moving to cities. So I'll have to find some information about people moving to cities also. All right, how about true false? So here, Britain's canal network grew rapidly so that more goods could be transported around the country. So here I have to grow rapidly, right? So the key idea here is about change. So how Britain's canal network changed. So changes in Britain's canal network. So this is what I need here, like general changes. So it's like growing rapidly, whatever. Okay, next, it's about iron industry. That's all right. So I guess when searching for the answer for question 9 is going to be in the same part of the text as answers for questions 3 and 4 because they are also, no, I'm sorry, for questions 5 and 6 because they are also about iron industry. So that information can help me. Again, you see, I'm working with all parts of the text. I'm not just focused on one part. All right, then I have Samuel Morse communication system. So it's going to be about communication system, and I know that communication system is here. So I guess after iron industry, I'll find the answer for this. The economic benefits. There was nothing about economic benefits. Okay. So economic benefits, I guess, about money, about salary, about economy in general. If I find a part of the text about those topics, so I'll find the answer. Okay, next thing I have here, some skilled weavers would lead to job loss. So it's about people, about losing jobs, about employees, about workplace. Okay. Then I have sympathy among local people for looted or arrests. So it's about arrests, about people showing sympathy, so about people's opinion. So I guess starting from 12, it's simply about people and employees. This is about economy, this is about communication, it's about iron industry, that's about changes in canal network. And here I already have clear understanding about steam power. I need info about textile industry, about iron industry, about communication. And I guess when I say people, urbanization kind of counts as well because it's about people moving from one place into another, usually to cities. Okay, now I know what to search for, what to focus on, and now I'm going to skim the whole passage, all of it, and have general understanding about each paragraph. All right, and while doing so, I'll have my little list here. I'll be writing that the first paragraph is about this, the second paragraph is about this, so it is clear for you as well. Okay, let's go ahead then. Let's start from the first paragraph. Okay, I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to focus on key parts until I have general understanding of the first paragraph. So it's began, so it's about the start of this. It was transformed into something goods that once had been, so once قاچاندر خنقدر بوین, thanks to innovation, invention. So it's about changes, I guess. So it's like overall changes uh, for the industrial revolution. Okay, I'm gonna put like this industrial revolution, and I'm gonna put like this overall changes that took place. Okay, next paragraph. So the foundation, again, it's the start of foundation means the start date back. So it's like starting time. So about a couple names here. Scottish engineer model 1684. Okay, manufacturer, new STEM engine, a steam engine. So we're starting about steam. Okay, forward motion here. It was key innovation. Okay, I understand. So this one is about start of the industrial revolution. Revolution. Plus, there's a little bit of information about steam power, like in the end, but not in the beginning. In the end, there's a little bit about steam power. Okay, let's continue. The demand for coal, all right, industrial revolution, it was needed to run. I know what it's called. It is Komer, peki Ubel. So again, when we say coal, it's kind of about steam power. Steam power is about trains, about anything that uses coal. So again, it says steam power, understand. So they did something with the steam power. Locomotives, which means trains. What did they use? Steam power boats. So this paragraph is wholly about steam power, fully about steam power. Okay, this is steam power. Okay, paragraph four. Let's go. Britain produced textiles. So I guess it's about textiles. I already understood that it is about textiles. I'm going to check last sentence if it is still about textiles. Mechanized textile factories. Okay, it's still about textiles. Great. Okay, textiles. So if I understand it, I'll just stop. If I understand the whole message from the first sentence. Because sometimes you can understand the whole message just from the first sentence. In this case, just make sure to check the last sentence as well, to check if it's the same. Okay, this one, I guess about iron industry. Let me check the last sentence to check if it's about iron. It says iron and steel. Yeah, it's fully about iron. Okay, paragraph 5 is about iron. Okay, paragraph 6. So this is about key advanced communication. Let's check if it's still about communication. All right, was soon used for signaling. So signaling is kind of about communication. So communication between trains or using trains, I guess. I don't have full understanding, but I at least know that it is about communication. That's all I need, Pakashta. Hazırcı, all I need to understand is about communication. Then impact, so effect on people's life. So we're starting about people. Okay, for now, I'm not sure. It says cities. So it's about urbanization. Let me check the last sentence. Yeah, it says urbanization. That this paragraph is about urbanization. Urbanization. Okay, next paragraph. So industrialization, economic output. So it's about economies. There was a question about economy. Let me check the last sentence if it's still about economy. They had spent years. No, it's not about economy then. It's about this Ludits. Uh-huh. So viewers began, in this case, اگر شما doğru kelime olsa last sentence. Go through the whole paragraph. Again, don't read it wholly, just skim the whole paragraph to see what changes here. It's about economy. So they had to work long hours. So like bad things happening here. They were ludits. Okay, what did they do? Many had spent years learning the crew. I don't understand. A desperate breaking into factories, smashing textile. Okay, so bad things were happening here. Okay, about economy and like just gonna put it like bad things. So they were coming, breaking things, smashing things. So people were not happy. Yeah, I'll put it like this. The general idea is that people, if they came breaking things, especially workers, it means they were not happy. So yeah, you see I'm spending like 10, 15 seconds per paragraph. That should be your goal. For now, if you don't have enough vocabulary, or it's taking you a little more time, that's not a problem. But never spend more than like 40 seconds or 30 seconds. That's too much. It means you started to read. If you feel like you started to read every single word, you're getting interested, you're getting involved, stop. You're not skimming. You're going to waste your time right now. Train skimming. Be strict with this. All right. Always be strict with your timing or you're not going to develop your skimming. Okay, and it's about Luditz a little bit. I'm going to put it here too. Plus Luditz. Like, no, it was like from the half, it was about Luditz. So the answer about Luditz could be there, potentially. Okay, last paragraph here. So, machine breaking, so like bad things also happening, machine breaking, again, Luditz, there again here. Again, the workers about employers, yeah. Punishing somebody, again, Luditz, they were shot. God damn it. They were arrests. So arrests. So last question probably is there about arrests, about ludits. You see, again, the person who doesn't skim everything may focus only on this and think that the answer is only here. But as we see, ludits are also here too. Okay, so the last paragraph is fully kind of about ludits, about people not being happy. The whole paragraph is about this plus ludits also. There's more focus on ludits. Maybe this paragraph has more focus on economy. This one has more focus on ludits. All right. Now I have a general control of the whole passage. Let's see how much it helps me right now to find the locations. And as you saw here, I did this using my general understanding. I didn't just do and pick out keywords and that's it, and not have any understanding. I'm not scanning, I'm skimming right now. Okay, let's work with the first question. The first question about steam power. I already know where is the steam power, where steam power is. It is either in the end of second paragraph or fully in the third paragraph. Okay, right now, I'm not gonna skim, I'm not gonna scan. I finished that. I need to first read this fully and understand. So in his STEM engine, the movement of something was linked to gear system. If you understood this, now you can start scanning. I will search for exact specific word. So movement of something. So that's a noun. This noun was linked to it was connected to a gear system. Let's say I don't know what is gear system, and I don't think I have to know because it looks like a name, like system, a gear. It's the name of a system. So I think gear is not going to change. So something, when I say something, what it could be? So it says it is in engine. Engine это двигатель, что-то внутри двигателя. So probably this is some name of a technology. It's a name of some detail or a machine. So I will search for a name of a machine or a detail that is connected to a gear system. Now I'm going to scan. Okay, I'm going to scan. I need the name of a machine. If you just say noun, you'll get lost. I'm going to scan the end of the second paragraph and the third paragraph. Okay, let's go. Second paragraph is here. Okay, let's scan the end here, where we start talking about steam engines. Steam engines started from where? Steam engine here. Okay, let's go. So steam engine backwards. So piston. Piston looks like a machine. Looks like a name of a technological word. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna highlight this. What else? It says gear. That's great. Rotary motion looks like technological name as well. And that's it. I don't have any other nouns. I don't have any other technological names. I scanned. I have two options here. Yoki piston, Yoki rotary motion, and they're both connected to gear mechanism. Okay. Scan قبول gelgandan after I finish scanning, I'm gonna calm down, spend as much time as possible. Bo'ldi. I'm gonna focus right now and read slowly with understanding. What was connected to gear mechanism? Now, if you have watched or when you watch the video about present simple and present continuous, hopefully you will have some understanding of English sentences, of how they work, how subject works, how verb works. It will help you very much here. Okay, let's see. Can I choose piston? Okay, we have forward and backward strokes, like forward oldingga, orqaga. It sounds like movement, right? Movement of piston. So it's like forward, backward, off piston. Kind of fits. While the gear mechanism it was connected to. So when I say it, it's a reference. I'm talking about the last noun. My last noun here is piston. So it was connected to what it was connected to. It was connected to gear mechanism. The gear mechanism it was connected to. The gear mechanism piston was connected to, basically. So it fully fits. The answer should be piston without any doubts. So you saw, I didn't choose this immediately. I calmed down, I stopped, and I broke down the structure of the sentence with understanding. Now, the person who's fully insecure, who doesn't know how English sentences work, may choose rotary motion, just like randomly simply because they don't believe in their knowledge. For that, you gotta build your knowledge from the start. And I highly recommend you fully focus on watching the videos named nouns, verbs for IELTS reading, and present simple, present continuous. Why this is not the answer? Because it says to produced something. It was connected to produce, to do something. I know it's a verb, and I know this is a result of something. This is a result of connecting. And I don't need a result of connecting. I just need what is connected to what. And I have piston here. I recommend you go, you copy this. You can do this during the test. You just copy, you put. You don't write it yourself. Because there's this human factor. You may make a mistake under stress. You just always copy. And we can check the answer right away here. So this is correct. Okay. Now let's pick any random question. Can I, the same way, find the location immediately and then choose the correct answer? Let's say we're going to work with question 5. И сразу we can work with the question 6. They're like together here. Okay, I need iron industry. Can I find it fast? Yeah, I know the paragraph 5 is about iron industry. So it takes me 0 seconds to find the location. I'm going to go to paragraph 5. Before I do this, right now, I will calm down, understand the question. I will make my scanning as specific as possible. After this, I'll scan. Okay, let's go. Smelting of iron with coke. Let's say I don't know what is this. But if you have watched the video nouns in Ielts reading, you'll understand this is one noun and it's not that hard actually. So doing something with coke, right? Iron and coke resulted in what? So what was the result of this? It resulted in a material that was better. Yeah, it's some quality, right? So it's like some adjective should be here about durability. I don't know. Was better color? I don't think it should be better color. I cannot really imagine what word can be put here, but I know it should be some quality of the material. Какое-то качество материала должно быть тут, right? Because they did this, and we have a result of a material that is maybe like more resilient, maybe harder to break. But I have only one word here, so I will search for one adjective. That is positive. I need positive adjective. It should be something good, not something bad. So you see, I'm making my scanning as specific as possible. I'm not just saying adjective, that's it. I'm saying it should be positive adjective, it should be good. It should be some quality of the material. It should be result of doing this. Okay, so scanning should be as easy right now, as easy as possible. Okay, next one I'll have. I can do both like the same at the same time, maybe. Demand for iron increased with the growth of the demand. This is sпрос. Right now, if you don't have vocabulary, don't worry. You can Google, you can translate, you can understand, remember. Just make sure to learn it. That's it. All right, demand for iron increased with the growth of. So, sпрос вырос when something else also grew. So, in my scanning, what should I search for specifically? I need specific noun, потому что не могу русским. Что-то выросло, что выросло. Значит, I need something that grew. And this affected like demand for iron. Okay, I need something, maybe some product, some material. Because спрос oshishun qanaqadir продукты oshishi kerak da bozorda. Наличияsi. Наличие какого-то продукта должно повыситься, чтобы спрос повысился на металл. What it could be? Honestly, I don't know. It could be some weapon, could be something for cars. A new kind of product that uses metal. I don't know, dishes, washing machines, but it doesn't look like washing machines. This is like 19th century. Okay, let's go ahead then. I know it's paragraph 5. I will scan for two things. Positive adjective, result of this, and a noun here that like grew and affected demand. Okay, paragraph 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, it's very small here. Okay. Now let's search for good thing, adjective. Okay, I am going through here with my eyes from left to right. I'm sразу seeing this word cheaper. Cheaper is a good thing, right? It's like a cheaper material. It says this method. When they say this method, what are they talking about? They're talking about smelting iron with coke. Let's reference again. This deganda you come back to oldingi gapdagi narsaga qaytib borish kerak. So, bu joy clear. I'm 100% sure answer will be somewhere here. Okay, cheaper. Can I put the word cheaper? Вроде бы четко, вроде бы it fits. It's a good thing, it's an adjective. Let's see, tushunadimi tushunmaydimi. Where was it? Five. Can I say better, cheaper? That fully doesn't make sense. The candidate that will put the word cheaper doesn't have any confidence in their English knowledge. So if you chose cheaper here, I recommend you have a little more knowledge, a little more confidence in your knowledge, and you put a lot of focus on videos that discuss language, like nouns or like present simple or present continuous, to build up this confidence. What's better? Cheaper düşünmeyelim. Okay, no worries. It says and, so there is a new adjective of a higher quality. Now I know Torsto the word quality is also an adjective, like качественный, Diana, it's quality. So does the word quality fit? Вроде бы higher is a good thing, and higher kind of fits the word better. Where is it? Better. Okay, and better quality. Fully fits. Material that was better quality. It makes sense, it is logical, and it's fully connected with every single part. It is the result of this. It's fully specific. Yozilgan sentensi har bitta joyga tushyapti, yarmiga emas, bitta so'ziga emas. So make sure Toshto it fits not only one word or one part, it fits the whole meaning. That's why we first read the question and understood the meaning. Okay, now I need the next thing that like grew or increased and it affected the demand. Okay, I can see the word demand. In response to demand created, so Napoleonic Wars created a demand for iron, but I cannot put wars because wars cannot grow. It's like not logical at all. What grew? Okay, and okay, that's good. One more thing. The expansion of railways from the 1830s. Is it logical, Torsto? Now I have more railways, and because I have more railways, there is more demand for iron. Yes, that's fully logical. That fully fits. So I'm going to put railways. The growth. They can grow. I can have more railways. And if you have vocabulary that's very great, you can find it immediately. You can see expansion. That means growth, like a synonym. All right, so expansion of growth of railways. And there is more demand. You see here, it's about demand created. So demand was created and it was created by this, by railways. Okay, done. Again, the answers were chosen immediate, the locations were immediately, and this is how we keep up the work. All right, right now we're going to go ahead with one true false question. We're going to be done. Okay, let's work with the first question here. It's interesting where it is going to appear because as I see here, they're mixed and some of them are in the same location as these questions. They're not in order. All right, let's go ahead then. So first, we're going to have full understanding, and here we're going to use combination of skimming and scanning to find the answer, and then we're going to read it slowly with full understanding. All right, I said you don't need scanning for this so that you don't pay too much attention to keywords here and focus on the whole meaning. Okay, let's go. It says Britain's canal network grew rapidly so that more goods could be transported around the country. All right, let's break it down. Shoshmasdan. Bittada o'qib tushunib qolishi ham mumkin. I know this. But still, even if you're a high-level candidate, you always need to breathe, calm down, and break it down. So Britain's canal network grew rapidly. I have my subject here, Britain's canal network. It grew rapidly. So tez o'sib ketibdi. I need to understand this connection. It's very important you understand this. IELTS clearly asks you to understand this always, so that more goods could be transported. So more goods could be transported. The understanding here is that what? In Uzbek, kanal network tez o'sdi. Nima uchun? Produktni, ko'proq produktni yoki ko'proq mahsulotni yetkazish uchun. Tez o'sdi, ko'proq produkt yetkazish uchun. Mana shunaqa ma'no chiqdi. Ikkita ideya bor, ikkalovi so'zat bilan ulangan. Всё. Butunlay tushundim, tushuncha bor. In Russian, how is it gonna be? Britain's canal network вырос, его, короче, каналы выросли резко. Для чего? Чтобы мы могли перевозить больше продуктов по стране. Значит, чтобы перевозить больше продуктов, canal network, то есть канал быстро вырос. Понимание есть, полное понимание, не спеша. Now, when you have understanding, that's good. Now we gotta find the location. Now you can try this with skimming. Maybe you can сразу find the location. However, when I skimmed, I don't really see anything about canal. And I don't really know where is it going to be. In this case, I need a combination of scanning as well. How scanning is going to work? Usually, when you have a question that you cannot find with skimming, Ielts will help you and they will give you a very specific word that will help you to find the answer. That specific word here, you can pause the video and tell me which word here will be like the same in the passage and will help me to find the location immediately. Okay, that word would be here Britain's canal network. There's no synonym for canal, maybe synonym for network, I don't care. But I already have two words, Britain's canal, right? So I need a part about Britain's canal. Um, I need to use everything I have. So this comes before iron, right? I know iron is in paragraph 5. So I'm gonna use my logic. Never ever make any moves or make any decisions without using your logic. Some people may say it's gonna be in the first paragraph. My question is, what's your logic? What's your reason? I think it's gonna be in paragraph 4. Why? Because it comes before iron, and that's it, right? I have one reason it comes before iron. Okay, let's check paragraph 4. Okşaması, we will skim sure, from 1 to 4 until we find the word Britain's Canal. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 found. Damn. All right. Now I go through with my eyes from left to right until I see the word canal. Okay, I go here. No canal. No canal. Okay, no canal. No canal. I guess no canal. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go paragraph 3. It's like canal. Ah, it says canal here. Okay, I found it. So the answer should be here. Now, shoshmasdan I'm going to read until I get my full understanding that Уля осты, чтобы купро mahsulot tarqatish. Они выросли, чтобы перевозить больше продуктов. Okay, it feels like answer could be here, but I'm not sure. I'll always read from a previous sentence. I'm going to start from here. Shoshmasdan I'm going to read because it says transported here as well. In the early 1800s, the English engineer Richard somebody built a steam-powered locomotive, and by this year, goods and passengers were being transported between the industrial centers of Manchester and Liverpool. Okay. In addition, steam-powered boats and ships were widely used to carry goods along Britain's canals, as well as across Atlantic. Huh. There's nothing about growing. So this is clearly not given here. Now the person who's not sure probably will look at the word canal, goods transported, üçte sos çuvatı, so this is the answer. This is full bullshit. This is not a puzzle. When choosing answer, as I said, choose it only and only with understanding. Skimming, scanning only for location. Keywords only for location. When choosing, you will use your understanding. Kind of nothing about canals growing. So that's going to be not given. I'm 100% sure because I fully understand the sentences. I can try to read one more time. So what ma'no was it? Ma'nosunu tushunсам, if I understand the meaning, миямni qolmaydi, что я что-то пропустил. Okay, they built locomotives. And at this year, we were transporting goods and passengers. Not like more goods or passengers, just the fact that we're transporting. One more fact is that we also used ships to carry goods. So we also use ships. That's it. Nothing about growing. So that's not given here. We can check it right away. And yeah, that's correct. All right, fellas, we're done with this. Hopefully, you have some understanding here. Immediately practice this skill in the handouts you have. And you can also practice it in the same Telegram topic with quiz questions.